ye na meka se nyame anim kra mpo de oni reserve player bia ye nyina ye kan 11 ho ye nyina obi anti akire
All right, and that's also a media budget review. Personally, from your end, what do you expect?
Expectations need the dozen. A dozen pa. I think I will be so about the your friend saying toll booth no no a bar a boy benyeskana sesikano bounce na ye bet me the ashe ye akwanti pomwa. E hono na ye say ma ye niko ye hia say o say fixe ya kwan na ye nya kwan papa fa so because jebi say o tu kwan konkrofo ma so rose o mo nam so no you are like hey enti krom ha eka like we are some what they better to manya wo free mu a ya na areho nti say o mo san so implement na so mo de ba biebo a e beye no dan chance so a you know e was say adwuma koso what you say was say adwuma koso ye nim say 24-hour economy no it was na Yewura Mahama the major one of the flagship your cars or bobeye wa shase or ye nanso ye pese ye feeling ye hu say indeed 24-hour economy no a shase a menu mienu ye nya adwuma yo eno so e ka ho bia ye expect so betimi ahye mu kena na ye sika sem no so atimi akọ dollar na ye say di nyame adom si di ni nyama bam nyame adom so far so good eyara a guarantee a lot of things any I think I no pay jabo so for no more kaka say and you my boy ding am say eh Ghana there sanity what you say ai Ghana there oh yeah denya I say every December do not call James or Kobuse. Oh na this year they entire kra and so still amuko munye ska go vie I just say and expectations no dawson.
Very well. And Benya Dajena mama a historical background and detailed analysis from 2016 to 2024. Na ya hwe the way you see kasem and the Ghana ko humabo sikasem no esi akọ enema aban ne ye na adwen se ode sesika de beye ene niema ode ye minus enema ye de yeni akasa ehu se ampa sa niema we project we sa intervention we sa de we eye visible a se be producer enye ye funu yare na ye ni yare se obi abetimi ehu bi ana Ghana ni enya so faso now o share the history behind all your sika ni yakoma bosika. Most of the finance ministers ever presented the mayor on behalf of the president now. There's a clear indication say on paper all is well, but in reality, I said in producer Jeroboam Temple. Uhu dane si hono mo a sorry dano kakraka fe but sabe inside a den mu ankasa no I said in producer Mufa Chebe Adienche, as a sub producer and the tribune, Pacha, and in now I said in your papa, and that is the reality. I wouldn't Ghana had to say. Now, maybe some will say, a dear Tina made books with Brebewi. Anyway, any tablet is a simon. Nina, Afibia moon any moonsem. Now, Afibia any moonsem, it give us a background of the way. Government spendings and the government projects esiko say ene me te say the auditor general and the report in the abase Ghana about 18 million Ghana cedis akwakoshe baby a yehwehwe sika na yehu being it misappropriation of fund contract irregularities payroll irregularities ne nasefo ni na no. In 2024 to 2023, the question is, what does that mean to us? Sesikano, a crime man your first unyaye, and a crime man your first spend a year, any project bay and a year till now, you go to market time. So, Tago, you would appreciate to say, I feel beer a quine. Now, a quine ye no, a quine bako, you bet me I had 3, 4 or more times. Within the year, and now says a barrel from Biaba. Every year, Biano allocated fund, say a fan conquer crime. Kumase and Cry Highway, the BIA. A baby aboard in Anoka, a baby aboard so baby interchanges. Mekai, Amwakwata bedwa nanum wo krom ha oso be 5 interchanges e wo Ashanti region owieye ba kokura tokuro da mukura wantimi enye ema eno soso ho bosia ede ka eguga na fo tiri so a eda me no kase yegu so a ye tua ne kakra. So in all this, what does it mean to omanya afi ne yese afifi na ye na ase ya nante but ye namu nye den se betumi atumika. What does it mean to a country like us? Because okasa no say okwa mahodo so a minim ba bia akọ ye de but be gidi say what to do kwan bebre e de akọ mahodo so bebre na okwa na say ohu project bia na say ohu the way yes structure mukro na you ask yourself say what is the difference between nipa na wo ho no no versus the nipa na ye wo ha no mu say the people over there and the people here. What is the difference between the two different countries and nipa wo wom and no dey eba medru ba bia yedri but as usual ye ni kan emphasis da kese e for master so insecticide spray because nipa bone fo adoso nti say na so so ya bo a ye kan ya sasem ni wi a no afa ha me ahwe ye besese ya
Onua ma chefa be wo so nyumeko aso ya sen Saso insecticide spray and coil.
Yeah, that's the master so insecticide spray at the area no. Now, and remember what Kenya also near Dinkobo. Now, what mommy, your own expectation, the media budget review, and Nema Abino started say all year in 2024 and at 2025 budget or the buy a Ghana Kohuma Sika, Kessel at to forcing, and about to Ghana for him say, yeah, Baba, yes, I never way the Sikasa ni Baba spend it. Aye bia bosume ensia ayewura bosume enso ekoda wiye ode ho akohomabo anase eho report e de breye no ba be kire Ghana fo se aye bia no akohomabo sika de de ma no eso ya na se anso eso a na so ope se aso e na ope bi dia ka ho a ye be bisa no ne enti a ope bi dia ka ho ana no beja da ja kire ne enti a ope bi dia ka ho just say asoso masesa so aka e de ne de no ka so be ya waye wie amasisi ano ye sika no efaso abaso a yenya surplus ewo ye mamu ha no mu say. But you see, I can't wait for this country called Ghana say afi na koda wie ye na ko homa bosika ye de ama finance minister bi no be ka tell say oh ye de betu mu anim say ye pe simple da seteku ye pebe 20 Ghana cedis e dey aboye ho bra for the whole year. Now sa 20 Ghana cedis na ye ba say ba beji no mo de maye na mom afimu ni na ye timi spend ya ebo modern emie ye ni say niam bi wo ho no mo ye be hye ye ho so niam ya dwe mo da ho ne ye discipline ye ho na ye timi spend within our budget ni ya hwem percent so sabetimi aka. Eti ye ba say be 20 Ghana cedis but afini ko na wie ye no ye timi spend 17 Ghana cedis nti ye nyam faso da ho no mo a eye 3 Ghana cedis. I am waiting for that day in the history of our republic na ye timi e de yensase ye bo aka say yes akwapa no kwafo we hu mpo no kura no wadi ene ye de fofo sha won se betimi ayeyi. I am just waiting for that simple day in our body politics, and of course, our Ghana had to say, a da finance minister, we catch you say, ya bona kohoma, na sikani ya demand no, was spending my sister crab, but my first rock ide, abaso. Menoka say, Osha from 2016, Edibana, there are some few key areas. Ghana, we cannot take away from yet to me a year who frees are part of those economic indicators. No, yet to me a who free. But don't share those indicators now, share the reality on paper and in reality now. You ask yourself to say, so how come and on paper and yet fair now all indicators are so good. The indicators, it gives us a clear hope of direction, say. Dabi baby ye kono ye koyanim oman no atimi agwa kwakodru mpempenso bi a sisi ade ye nsa so ye chi enti ye ka nkofo okwa betumi akobi Ye ka say ye kobobo say betimi ka say yes ye kobobo say ye betimi dey aye nyema bebre. But in reality, ahokyere ohia kodanna ene enumasam ababeye adesoa de ma Ghana. Me no ka say e overwhelming. Almost every day, ekwofo esu enuma ho. Yes, aban biania asase so a aban biania asase so a obetumi satisfy ne man mamuni yina dabi ebi sida. But I say aban to me satisfy the majority of the people. So there is something in development communication. Abaka tell say me ba be project A and yesi ma wuto ni krom. Na me dru hono na se me ye consultation wie. Na ekwofo dodo na say some project we me ma wuto me se me ba be yesi ha no bu say. But after me consultation na me ye no. E perifo da dwene ho ahunu se da bi ye yesi ha no mu say ya e de oha beba. Enti ye yesi ha no mu say ye fa nko ba bi te se e kire ho no mo. Ne ye konkoye na eno ele betumi aboa yen. Se wanye na wantie ne kwofo ne kana na kokoye no ba bia wan kasa fu so pese oye ne na woye wi a ebesi ho no ma dane bosom esi ho no mo obi ade ho ba yusu. One typical example, the late Kojo Baredu ekoni krom so kwakoye borehole. Na borehole wa fa engineers ne consultants ne nasefo ina e de mo akoho no mo na omo kwakoye project no the third project. E na kroma ne ka say baby awu yes our project we aye borehole we emoa enye no wo ha kokoye no wo baby say na no na betimi aboa yen wantie wanfi eno ye project si ho no mo oye borehole ni wie na edane bosom si ho no mo from that time till now say na say dia binim. Do you know why? Nienti a oye sa de ni na say omo kroma na ka say omo mpe no wo baby the late Kojo Baredu eye ni na ne say emra bi baya baby oye project no ase pe ema yesie won nananom enti say yesie won nananom a ho no na so kotu borehole e de sim ne soro a nsu e be free mu aba no it's assumed say eye won nananom hu ensuo e na wo ye de wonum enti for that matter ba me ye nye kra ema project no say. So you listen to the voice of the people against what is written in the book. Against what is written in the book. And it is the reality versus common sense versus what book says. Put them together. And that is why you can get a reasonable result. Baby, there be a say to me 200 more bet me aboa my konkro Ghana. Now, yakasa anema way na no. O share the estimated budget ahodwa Ghana yenya anase yakoma bosika ye dey am various finance ministers. Some of them bought Ghana home from 2016. Now, your GDP growth as at 2016 o share one as okay kakwa rising from 3.6% to about 15.4%. GDP growth was about 3.4%. Inflation was about 15.4% as of 2016. Now, yenya a budget deficit. Yenya a budget deficit of about 8.7% to your GDP. Now, what does it mean? See a budget deficit. Ye da bia ye bako homa. Da bia sika ye se ye kwa koje. Na ye de akwa kobo ye akasa ye ho bra. Na ye de aye ye project ahodo. Ye de bibesi hospitals, ye de bibeye schools, ye de bibeye akwan, ye de bibeye ebetwe ayinamunkania, ye de bibeye nyema bebre betumi ama Ghana ne ho hare no. You put all those work together. Ni ye say Ghana for anamrase bedwe mo fa sasika we ye de efa mayen na mo de mayen ya eno na betimi aboa ye metimi aye ne pese ye afibia ye de sasika de mani wi a ye nam se ye num ye de ne yakoko disika ne manabro so ti yo So nanka o di sika ma na boso be between 3% to 5%. It is more reasonable. But go beyond 5%. Now they can call 6%, 7%, up to 10%. It means to say, as a one year the cry chain, 7 brothers and your this kind of cry mount. And at the end of the day, so like you know there, and a direct impact of those sikana and spendings na now. Na Kenya bufu, na Kenya shagana nibia bufu say, oh, where there? Yeah, man, simple so far koko ye adwuma. But adwuma na wa ye no. Simple no anso or the teku di aka ho. Enya hwe because ye to feel the impact of sikana ye di amano no. But where there simple no ye de man no we di man abro so. Teku na ye de ka so wasa di man abro so. But ye nya so fa so bia. Yey. Ede mum ye nya daje ye ni komo ye pa. Sempone tekuna ye de ka ne ho de ma no kwabna ne etro book mu kama what was these are the economic indicators and anyama ekoso say ye GDP say ye way ye say and ye projections kama but in the end the reality has exposed us to the fact to say ye to me account for most of the things are esi wonu ma ye ntimi ye now as of 2016, now Ghana's foreign reserves was about 2.8 months of import cover. Now here, other factors, other indicators, actually a preference, na baby na Ghana one, osha buku mwa, na kenche da nye bad sa. Because at 2016, na abai, eba sisa, mebwa. Enti, ye were election year. Abai no some impressed of man who so no akase my more just to win the sympathy of the people so that they can vote for my government and myself. It's about bebre. It is about spending money brosua. Sometimes, some way, somehow, it is quite reasonable. But and I'm saying, abai no yaba to aba project a hoodwo artificial project ahodo akwan baako ye begu kwan ne so saa more than 5-6 times the same budget now near the goods akwan we so near bisa ye ho say nti se kwan na ye go so 5-6 times no ye the papa baako a na ka tifaso e ma so Kumasi Accra highway every single year you capture what your budget mu say Kumasi ene nkran akwan ye be dualize no je be double mienu wa ha se na be ya e betumi ate akwanhia so kakra maybe so from that time from budget na nonom kwabota abraso I started see kan budget near those indicators from that time till now and there anamo na ban bia to a was say what you mean about 50 or 60 kilometers of this dual roads are a war and kind of Kumasi Kwanso. But every year it is captured in our budget. True or false? From 2016, I buy him here aware. Ghana buying. I am not talking about NDC or MPP. I am talking about Ghana buying. I'm here aware say 2016. 2017, 2018, 2019, 2020, you buy about 5 different interchanges in Washington region. From 2017, 2018, 2019, 2020, it was captured every year. Our your budget move. You Ghana call my bossika. I'm here a boy crowd to say amount to say and your best spending. I call me actually. Buy baby free so na ba foforo dia ba no e de ye se yakwaje bosia tie o yakwaje bosia ye se ye de ye akwan ye de ye sa interchanges no interchanges ye de ye ba ko pe ba ko na ye no so me no kase awe ne se edada no bosu we si wodo mo a ase akwaje so piu ojoso kakra no agyan enti ye shada nya enfili the impact of bosia ye komo ye no eso me no kasai sa bosia no ya checha gu ye so e na me ne wo ne yasefo ye atua sa bosia no sika no adwuma no yesi ade ye no adwuma no yenye nwie ba sikara ede asa yey abai say oba beye developmental project ahodo de ya ko ma bosika no e de ba beye project ahodo project no de ba beye no we starting project no all right edu whatever level be edu bia but sikana sa and a project no society aka hodo mo. So what does it mean to us? You just said about the bebre. How you come how to say it's a quack say a buying is not being truthful, honest, and transparent to the good people of Ghana when it comes to its spendings. It's a bad boss you and yatete and yabaso yama the government official and do fuel coupon if I go na juma yama buy and I say government official bia too quite with as a first class flights yama name for first class yama name say those luxurious lifestyle I live no I buy say watete so watutwa so to a point to say I buy it me a donate the sika say me boss me mienu miensa sika me dedicate and I me donate sika no e dia to oman futuom na ye dia boye ho bra but ebe go wi akire no na sa de mani na no e ho susaso a ebenya ewo yen yes or no na eketu abi now 2017 me mouth the major highlights 2017 abai epushi eto ahodo ebie eto nim akata se da bi ese Ghana for ede etumi tu eto na eto no ye kese se de be ya Ghana ye betumi ede aboye ho bra ne ye satumi ede asori achi that time no na aban akokomo busia o aba busia ne sense ye ko IMF na aban akokomo busia na busia ne sense ye ko a ye tia na ye guso ye tia ne ye se da bi the way eto ne na sefo the way ye se jeje wo ha no musie no asa eto ne sua eto no mo na moa but they say ye nya eto akese ye betumi ede omoa na emoa ne ye keka mbom ne ye fa kotwa ye ka ne bi na sa ka no efri ye so na efri ye so wie a faso ne benya no a be ye oman ne dia ne yetumi ade bi aye sa project a Ghana for ehwehwe ntabane bi eto nim e be ki sure say eto ne bi wo hono ma ye se friend nuisance taxes obi emu e no sa so yi some nuisance taxes bi efri hono mo e no say obakyekere yen de ntia wo bi eto nim na wama obi bia nya so faso he would be transparent to us as possible ewie kwesi say ye wie ya the same 2017 ana aban saso ma ye ya wo say oba dedicate $1 million and $1 million per every constituency under the infrastructure for poverty eradication program ne ye de yasaso rolling free SHS and asifo and teacher training allowances and all those ones. It is that $1 million per constituency no. And ye bia akwayada sanko was it factored and a Ghana for members of parliament. E say bisa mu ye se sikano e bayana sama. These monies were captured in our 2017 budget. True or false? At the end of the day, $1 million government $1 million as of 2017. Now exchange rate net to say. So if $1 million as of 2017 now caught into all the 275 constituencies in Ghana. Now can 275 constituencies no. A dear na dan kebe to me the $1 million e dey aye. E dey near bend the to me for $1 million e fa nye. Yay. Ye ya butre this understanding. Because say as of 2017 now Ghana yakọ mabosika yakọ kopesika you say the Babeye project aban say or my $1 million per constituency the $1 million per constituency no ye the bawo constituency a project bi a person dey bia fire nanka honomo na Ghana for the timamufo a wo constituency honomo atumi anya so mfaso. So now I am not sure anybody can explain to me or tell me the essence of the $1 million project. Any nyama ye this $1 million project ye dey here. Odim nyama bi this is here. Toilet ahodo. I mean, no, say most of these toilet facilities are all the constituencies are. Yes, see horrible and oh yes, anyway. Vincent Nana down, Vincent Nana deputy CEO. Me can't catch you. Omo this is our project, our toilet, about 4 or 5 seater toilets. I mean, no, say. Oko share yes ebiasis wo no ya fa nya hwe oko kwada so a ebiso ya fa nya hwe oko Moscow situations a yesisi sa toilet ne de si wo no mu a some producer awowo ne okra ne nkotradom na eja wodan esiso because aban bi yese oba beye watimi anye anwie oko na sa project rider aka. So these are some of the things Eba abaye na kase da bi se sa na tie dia ye ho kire dada ya sanya so ye chi enti ane ye mie to nim na ye magana fo yina enti ato na ye timi nya sika e dia ye some of these projects na eno baba Ghana fo ye ho hare ye project ni wi a na je se nema bi wo no mo a ye sa so kobo sia fa ba ye biem. Now ye be $1 million per constituency. Yeah, this toilet in Kwa. As of 2017, not dollar, I have 4.3. Memoir. Good. So 4.3 times $1 million. I saying it's about 4 million Ghana cedis. 4.3 million Ghana cedis. Memoir. Now, what can Jenna 4.3 million Ghana cedis 8 million ewo constituency fear me to say a place like Ladadi Kotopon? A constituency like Ladadi Kotopon, what 4.3 million Ghana cedis? And then 8 million. See, I see the school adaya 8 million. You see the infrastructure project 8 million. See, I see the any other project makes me a boy, not me money, ewa harena, and then 8 million. But Rebecca told me the BSC toilets. And my WOHO. And my AstroTurf. Sam class seminar, kitten sa. And you didn't do one, you ever do baby a dream. So you can admit, sir, so as of 2017, that's a 4.3 million Ghana cedis were allocated to every constituency. Now beside the MP, and the DC, the other money $1 million in the year. Or see a sea toilet. Toilet is how many capacity? Or see 8 seater toilet capacity. Now, in the 8, 4 her. Granted, 10. 5 for her, 5 for her. Yeah, the 4.3 million Ghana cedis and the sea toilet facility back up. You see the BIA WOHO. You see the BIA AstroTurf. Now, go to every single place. Now, you see the AstroTurf and go and look at the current state of the AstroTurf. I can tell you, on authority say, all the AstroTurfs are the back Ghana Hanumu say, all in the name of political influence and political gimmicks near the Nino. Those AstroTurfs now I aspire. I aspire about 10 years ago. And a year part there funti. Na ye who be that. Near Pebi there brigade of Wenisunti. Near Quakoto an aspired AstroTurf near the Aba into Ubobo Waswa. And all the agro was so achekura bosome anasa afe na say no aka to so basabe ye yes basabe ye me ye no fa say God for munya so fa so yeah hwe the ye. That is where and how they will put it to make it look like they did that something that was right, but ye who so hwe but sanaka ye kokoto AstroTurf papa current AstroTurf and ye na Kenya ne said na ye bre ye toilet facilities and they go to all those constituencies, all the 275 constituencies, and see for yourself say the $1 million per constituency no and reflect our constituency what more na yay me say for the benefit of clarity me say the $1 million per constituency. Yanko every single constituency. I have 275 constituencies. I will Ghana had to say. As at that time, say, ya become 276 ana. Yes, 275. Yes. Now, so those 275 constituencies, you know. Ye Messiah who say say $1 million per constituency times the 275 constituencies. Niye bisa ya ho say effect bay is so bay and a Ghana and the constituencies no enye free the $1 million per constituencies. Yay. Eso me no ka say na ya ko ma bosika no kire say eto na ye tuatua no esusa enti se ye biebie to nim na eto no ya kese nko a enti so to nim na eto na ye pacha ye nya so fa so nti e ye mia to nim na eto no nya kese I mean tax men ka say to as in eto but I'm saying eto as in eto tax eto aha now it is eto no susa aban to me infrastructure projects mu otumi mie niam opeso yemu but se to no susu a e create more avenue say aban betumi aye niam ahodo bebre the $1 million per constituency a hefa constituency ben and almost say they got value for their money boka chame constituency ben and betumi dey say the boka chame say the $1 million per constituency no onya so fa so as at that time now dollar rate is 4.3 Ghana cedis. Now, so in effect, now 4.3 million Ghana cedis. Now, so the 4.3 million Ghana cedis, you see the BI AstroTurf, you see the BI WOHO, you see the BI toilet facilities. Sadema me say where the key and yama now MPs no any journey pass through. And you have 3 projects. You have the 4.3 million Ghana cedis and there are those 3 projects. Does it really make sense? Every so make okay na anko there are different. Then came the 1 million is it one village one dam. One village one dam. Ema ya kasa yo ma pani dada ebe de kire Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ego ka say the most flagship and the most expensive and Juma Bakwa why Yaman and one ton of Cassia Pa and Palugu down. Was it not captured in the budget? And Yama Painda ever the Shedaka. Ekwasi saying that project does not even exist. So our book community, ya trust say, of Franco barrier to Amasaman road tiled. Now, yeah, percentage, 90% completion. But in reality, no, now it's about 2%. Grading, so. But you're trying for fair. Now, can see there now. What to me catch me say? Obi a starting projects. Onya but what to me manager resist certificates. E dey kwa Jessica. E be sika na kogu ni botom e so projects ye. Sabe boa, mu bi sa untumi. Untumi kwa start school adan. I watch Makwa woman. I don't know the contractor. Most of the contractors, especially the NPP prone contractors, and some NDC prone contractors, almost 30 projects, you know, projects from Mundu Babia and do length and do shade. But the woman the GR to me and then and receive certificates. Yay. I must have certificates, you know, yet the Wasika and the Mawo. It's not projects from Mundu Mukotakra. Meboa. Na ya see a petrol nti ye mie to nim na to na nya kese ne Ghana timi nya sika na ya see a bie to nim na ya se kwabna ne timi akra cars flagship cars sasa na boka no godre ne mo de ne bi cars ane board din e da abegu krom ha no say na kwabna ne se mantua to mantua sa to no nti mayin ka na the free port no free of charge na me nu mie nu ehiafo stubborn proud for me car ne boy endu 200,000 Ghana cedis na me kwa kotua ho car matua duty be more than 10,000 or 15,000 Ghana cedis na godre car na ne boy be about 800 or 900,000 Ghana cedis no na ose because of say na buy one power nti no watwi car ne dia fam wantua hwe kaprakra wantua it's here for sa to no efa be gu Ghana for so meanwhile sa banko na say opesika it's na ka god dey na 900,000 Ghana cedis no na otua to be be 100,000 or 200,000 Ghana cedis na be ka me dey ketwa ne ho a it's like ye timi fa nye bibi ketwa bi fa ma hia ni ana mobro wani bia ne ho atre na ope akwanya ketwa bi se na ko betimi aye bibi ne wo push no Yay! So, you allocate funds. You can't focus here. At the end of the day, Brofono to be reflected in the lives of the people. What plans do we have for the aged here? Yeah, they are not kind of qua. You say, this is Assembly Common Fund. Abba, there was disabled fund for Hormo, disabled fund, and there was aged fund. Go to any of our hospitals, go to all these places, all the 275 constituencies. Now, Koko Bisa who said, Seven brothers will be already 60 years and above. Went to me and call any former and I went for a job here. I bet you are not snakes. Now, must be imagine the pension as if for no. Bisa who says, Uncle for no, must sit down. No more to me at the Jessica, Aqua Kuchamo hospital bills. A bit of your bond. Any a bino at the top bonds, our bamu, and come here today. A bino say, Musika Medi. Na metria just say yachimu kakra de bamu nti ebe twamo haircut. Those were the things now it directly had an effect in the lives of the people. But meanwhile, now Abane say on your concerned. Sure. From 2018 to 2021, there was a launch of the free SHS program. That was around September 2017. Emma, according to Onua Kasamu own statistics, about 5.7 million beneficiaries by the mid-year budget, according to mid-year budget 2024. HSA almost spent 9.9 billion Ghana cedis for free SHS. Meboa, according to your own budget too, almost spending over 9.9 billion Ghana cedis our free SHS. Emma, National Health Insurance Authority, that's a National Health Insurance Scheme. Yes, you are reviving no, you are reforming no. It's a tumia ya rolia manakova and for about 16 million people. Hey, yay! What would tell me just tell me for a fact. One kasa shawabra bob na fato to who said. Who could have health insurance as at that time? Now the choir resabia is so very and I know with your free. But you can't book move fair. You told your 200 I'm a paying so you were able to do this. Okay, this is a good project. This is a good initiative. Well done, my boy. Well done. It's in the books. It sounds so well. It is the only way some book way ever to invest in anymore. No, the indicators are so good. It means that the monies that you people are taking is reflecting the lives of the people because I trust our book way. And they come out. And why come. But when you do for man out to say yes, if I'm in pacha. If I'm pacha time. Yes, say Bibiaba, Yarebiaba. Eti your friend Yareno could the COVID-19. Now, sa COVID-19 no, ye be launch about Tampa project. Meboa Ghana Cares or Batampa. Now, yes, also that was around 2020. Meboa November 2020. I remember clearly. Now, you allocated about 100 billion Ghana cedis over the last 3 years for the COVID-19 recovery. You see about we are not in normal times. Small businesses, anyone who have for sir, bodja for the near Denny Nano. Ye must lock anything chain. The reason for mass log, the entire pain that I could for, a mass log no. No, for sir, they cock to cast. Emma, would to me, did those cars no now, a cock of here, and show one cry who won't. And as a quadrama man no or move on for D. Conquer Casino, if I'm not one for no one cheat. Na podum at rotro, a father say, I'm a recommendation near the cock Jim Maslog cast. Na obuano mo aquaquabi. Na penfoa or mubino. No massa so at your boot to me at the cock cast no. Now, my brother, when you're yes, our project no. Now, walk on why I catch yourself. She says, she can't hold. Nyama ya de be no ebi ni ho but one I hear the man no more can say chomo no my day no more je omo Jesus so my day omo ntua eti you say yeah the baba ye cap businesses and a cap bus let me put it that way ye twa 1 billion Ghana cedis at the one mo say wo hodo mo a ne asanu momo ye say faster to adwuma because COVID-19 by we are not in normal times nti yeso so SMEs small and medium scale businesses yeso so wona sekakra na want to be engaged na wona so na yet to be recover because COVID ne de e be ye kwadiawo e be high pa 1 billion Ghana cedis no till now mo bi say fa so ben and a one hour what did this scano yenya e dey free home yay ya hono ma ya 2021 budget I presented somewhere around November. Yes, I introduced COVID-19 levy of 1.75%. Maybe why? Yeah, the Baba took Ghana for so. So what the obicha uska now kwa year uyi kwa de ese e de yetew meanwhile Natalie Koso so etedada Emma abanu at 72.5% every telecos no one as part of omusika twice so mutua de ma aban aban se da no mabie enti ses kada so no enti was also charge yen extra 1.75% and the fees ses kada huti 1.75% plus the 72.5% put together na kwa aban ne futuom na bisa ho say ehefa account to pay ebu and asa covid friend say that he left his cano ekokogu ye account to be mu and asa covid-19 say he left his cano ehefa and ekogu ye. We have seen several of these things. Meaning, near Bob was over $3 billion say, yeah, whoso, and your match a chili, yes, yeah, quite yes, yet. Yes, I'm paying this sabe or kwako chane to ye nyesi kakra ne dia to ti road dia mano yes ye be ye dia bebre ye nya those ones ni bi ye dia ye the sound be ye dia e ye momodin ye ko bobosia na bosa ne tumi so ye na sene kakra ne ye tinya jejina na ye nya good economic indicators ye nya discipline ye ko bobosia ne baya ye fa bibia se dukadaya na bosia no ye jaso faso intelligence ye se de be ye amfa AstroTurf, yeah, expired AstroTurf. Emma Minoka say almost all the AstroTurfs in the I expire. I say, yeah, it's a baby. Emma, Esiama, Isaac Esiama, Achimamponia, Member of Parliament. Or no say, yeah, Baba see 10 different sports stadia. Now look at some of the AstroTurfs. The AstroTurf then the AstroTurf now. Look at the difference between the two. And a Ghana Kwan, you say, yea, yes, also yeti, ye kwako boy and hobra, Naya Pesica, and the Abbey be papa be at the abo mano, ne Mabruno so any to me aje, if you come out to Tiffany. If you come out, I say, yes, to Tiffany. As a country, it looks like yes, any clear sense of direction. Our clear sense of direction are limited to only political influence and of course political policies and programs. Eti omanu shedani and uswadi hunu bi ase ya 10-year development plan e yen sha at the man of aban bi ase. You do not have any other option but than to follow the 10-year development plan. Ebiniho. Eti aba weba no asoso we wetre sam no agya to hono mo wantimi anye abafoforo ba do so ba begya to hono mo se onye mpo na we ehwe aba ne wenyanimonyam na ke kro like asape yey as secondary school so sheda ni hono mo na ya se ya kwakwesi yi blog de si hono mo ye si yi blog no Muhammad si yi blog no kwesi hono mo a na wantimi awie na abafoforo ba ya wankoto cement bakumpo se o de plaster ho ama contractor kura ntua de caretaker no ntua de ka Eja yi blog this ho no mo ama aban we ba ye no afa no ba beto na adwuma oye so. Yay, meboa. Mo kwa kwada so ye say St. Peter School. Ye bubu de every one no ye say ye the ba be ye creative arts industry. Say creative arts school say whatever. Go there and see for yourself. So I say aban said that ni Ghana said that ni any clear sense of direction, policy direction say wait here a 10-year development plan, 7-year development plan, yeah they say into aban oba umpel way akwa when they say udiso. In Tebeka to say the directive principles of state policy no enye binding. Nanka enahwe ena modern Ghana 21st century na yesi akwakoto astrotef de aba astrotef na timi ani 1 year ene na ohu. Nso to kakra bi a aye pacha. Nso to ya astrotef na dan swimming pool. As we know, can say, you are allocating $1 million per constituency. Say, you find your project a whole. Those times, the $1 million now about 4.3 million Ghana cedis. And who projects ni bini? And another swimming pool si one me. It's the end pay. The end pay say ye. The end pay say yaka. Now, the fundamental issue is that. Ya bayanim akoyeti abayanim akoyeti abayanim akoyeti sa. It looks like the way a person you see a your mind no whereby no wa distort no say ma be so me ko reverse kakra. Sisi a buy say why one district one factory meboa. Where are those factories? Mama me just one single factory a swab for what see currently the year 21st one single factory a whole ban for what see Ghana ha. Mama me ba compare just one single factory one. Yeah, brand starting from the scratch and then the baby here as he say one plan of over 500 and now me no can say that factory has been so beneficial and so beneficial to the good people of Ghana. So you Ghana you don't quite about what that constituency and a district in a woman no. Some one district in a woman no. As friend say, sir, one district one factory no. For so many yenye free so. Yay. Eti ase ye bobo sia ye kwaji sika. Na kwakwa esa ne ye de kenten e de akonsuo. Sika ne de ye beje. But ye ji sika ne wi a na ya gin na wo ye trimu ni susu a ye de gu paper so ne enti a ye kwaje sa abosia no na asesa ye ba ye se ye kenke party ne be twa ye num e be di ye num sa rough because sika no ya mre ne nya ye enya wo e na ekwakotua ba de mo ye wi a ye bie eto nim na Godwin mame Godwin e ba ene ne onya wo ne kura no na sa asudie na wa be dade so na onu mom e na etua to enti ena ukuta obi cha 1000 Ghana cedis tie ni ye pa o obi cha 1000 Ghana cedis at said the pakwana cha 100 Ghana cedis uyi ya asa huhun bi de akire shim na ko. The value of the way and things the way you see here near mano is extremely different from the reality on the grounds. It's Jessica, you kwa Jessica na ye wia and I'm saying bobo sia na nye omuni ni omosim na betua na ye ni yesenom ni ye na betua nti ye bobo ano na da bia na Ghana ye ho kire ye not even 1 kilometer and na kwamwa ye se ya so kilometer we there and as akwa we there ha e betumi debate 20 years e betumi debate 30 years like the Temaboto way akwa be kroma ye akwa ba na wo Ghana ha no say ya atumi adi even 15 years apart from Temamoto way akwa be kroma ye obi ka kire me say Ghana kwan ban you started here from 1992 ever since 1996 Sa to 2025 year yetimu sisi here. When natimi ya akwan natimi 15 years and we can celebrate, we can be bold enough to celebrate whoever yes akwan say sa akwan we there who ye the year. Na we Temamoto way. Temamoto MCD over 60 years meboa. Now look at that road and compare it to this current dispensation. And now you see a friend say and the BMR Satan no bejimi breso yesi yaye ni ye enti atumi last sama eso ba fa till now and ye now let me tell you what it means to us. Yaye de ye nim ne say yakobo se a yanum ne ye de yanum e de ye de agenda 111 eka wuram abeka wuram because edimonyama na ka ye wi a yesi o na da kwara kufa da start ye tie fa sa edimonyam ne ba no kwabna ne onye na do aba beja edimonyam meboa after military hospital even though we caso beye captured in the budget some meboa mo go 2024 budget it was captured in it say agenda 111 amehwe no mo complete agenda 111 meboa. The only project I remember, which I know say a useless project ever, I did get a Sikakoko room where the National Cathedral. The National Cathedral. It is the most nuisance project ever. Now come to the National Cathedral, now no problem. Now come to see us in the center of Ghana, that is Kintampo. But when we go judges for dying, ambassadors for dying, what go go for dying asama obi ye declare about be see one man ni pakona charge from that time till now and pakona that should iska nyasa ben and was ade we mu sika no enye Ghana ban o efri mahama botom and efri na do botom efri be no yemi adu botom eto na ye tuatua no ye de sa to no na ye de kwakotua sa abosia no ye de sa to no ekotua sa aka no na saba be ye asudie e de gu ye so eti so we share most of the budget the way I see here and Yama Okroba say ya. But we say yes, service debt no a can was through more. Compensations a whole war a can was through more than project physical project ebeye. It's a kwakwa jiska yanum. It's a sabake this has can be creating more jobs. Na ke nyuma no menye biaye me offer me nya biaye me nya biaye na sub producer the dependency rates and the dependency ratio no atimi balance kakra no yes ye discuss be di yanum na ya magana ni watre no eduru election year na sub producer na kwabna ne sorry na ye create artificial jobs say we there ye create job we hwe meboa kasa mon check here na not that kwakufu at the time Ocean from 2017 to 2020 and 2024 create more than 1 million jobs meboa more than 1 million jobs for 1 million people Grant said do ba ku bia nipa ba ku dey but then unemployment rate is extremely on the rise so you ask yourself say nti say nyuma na hefa na wo. It is only in Ghana and the hypocrisy has taken over common sense. It is only in Ghana and the hypocrisy in Yachum and taking over from say Yebe Daniel Jane say Sanyama Wedie. This is the way to go. Common sense. It is somewhere around 2016. Yenya unemployed graduate association or whatever it was. Not because of that in tea. Near see a day baby ma abano ayon popular and yeah about for buy no still there are a lot of unemployed graduates. Where are those unemployed graduate association? Where are they? Nasi kabe ya see a kwaje de baby bi enuma no were here twintwan hospitals are about 500 bed capacity na kebetimi afa nurses for bebre ya see ye de sika ye tax eto ayedje ye dey ahwe nurses for ama nurses for to me akọ school awie by means of allowances nurses for ye wie ya say nurses for ntina fie it's a minimum to fie 3 years 4 years 5 years na nurses da so to fie na me no ka say na hospitals no so che nwuram me mo akra hospitals mienu Okabo my 750 bed capacity after a military hospital in this area 750 bed capacity it's granted sir over nurses about 750 years. You can imagine the level of employment and then the dependency rate, the way was reducing the dependency rate. It's a nurse niba. So we school, the only option I say, obekwa mama won wakwa diska. But mama need to be shano fiti tama or yes to so be wie nursing training. No asaso hwe ne biem. And the nurse niba will be forced. So go koye adibia efa faso efa mren ono akasa de dache na emom because of say onya adwuma yenti and obey the saa. Obey the saa. That is the kind of system you are living in. That is the kind of system you are living in. Eti ye kwaje bosia enema se de bosia de ye fa nyo ne ye didi enum rough ne ye de bi ye massa ne ye de bi review san ne ye de bi my girls ne ye de bi chese eseburu nko. It has been the order of the day. Those eseburu no has been the order of the day. It has become a new normal. It is a say aban ba say Oba no abejisika akoma bosika na ode aye nwuma ode aye puntu nwuma no obisa ho se puntu nwuma no se puntu nwuma ben na pese oye and na say na bedi me kai pa ye rache me sabosu abara mo kuma se me granted interview bi no ka che me se me bisa de se die nti na ya mo akate soda ye hu soda ne ho ano. And you know the answer he gave me. Very, very profound, very truthful and honest. Okay, say, Udru baby na so kwakobodja. Now share pressure WOHO no na. You have no option than say, what they are so from so ba yes project we. Meanwhile, no any source of funding. Sika kwa de yes project na bi ni ho. But the yes am nkofo de ni age. Maka say, eh aba we do ya ba papa o. Meanwhile, no project na start here. Meboa. Go to almost all the places that Yakati saw they say, you have a starting program. And I said projects. Projects will bang and they start every one more. It is to say, never in a La hospital, I can't rem. I mean, what do you want? A buy and a Ghana is seeing a clear signs of policy direction. So in the next 10 years, yedi swadi hunu nie de pese ye nie ye nya kukudo ye se ye aban bi obeba bia no eye hye ade ma se odi sa na mo no so meboa se timi ye sa de na Kagana ye hausa hwe. I was inspired by one friend of mine, a friend of Columbus, Ohio. And then I didn't really feel. Is it Kwajo Usuo? I forgot the be a Radina coupon. I was inspired by one simple idea. Amoya crying. I cry no more, no. And on Monday, Usamoya cry no more day. Signpost I see no more church say, Aquino, you're funded by government of Ghana, this and that, and as source of funding in our projects in a year. Now, one of them, Omo indicate say a tuo na wutua no e ho kwan e na ye de ye no ye a tuo na wutua no e ho japade na ye de ye no. Can somebody be bold enough to tell me say ye e-levy ye jeje ye say de ba be ye Ghana kwan 1 single kilometer of road bay and the e-levy de ye. Somebody should tell me. Somebody should be bold enough to tell me. Sir, yakwakoji e-levy ye ye no ye de create and ye construct even 1 single kilometer of road. 1 kilometer e-levy sigano. Nti ye ni wana say yakwaje bosia ne ye di wo yanum na sodie no abeda ye so. Nti oji u pay a na wo hwe eto a ye te wo pay de so a na wo ye mo hyew. Meboa Ghana for your pedjuma o adwuma de maye wo hanu say ye beye no the same adwuma na de come on na de maye besa so aye, but the difference is that akatua benya free mu amanone no different from akatua benya free mu ha. Intima wuto wo no mo gina camera chi saa obehwa no abo akokora na sabe mpredesa sika ya de man no so bosu be fa nkofie no sa sika no entimi kura top blocks ba ko po atokro po dem. But my same person na enko mo ne so kwa gina camera chi ni pay a obeje ne bosome e be ya afimu ni na salary obeje ne wo ha no mu sei. Yay. As you see your mind. Me, I am not expecting anything from Abambia because Obaya me will say, "I said the clock the John." It's a munu and I am with the Ghana for. Abambi bada so ya dia ba me kasa ba ko wie na me license tum. Na so for wadwen kire bra. They also expect free aban no hodom no. Catch me. And some of you can even put it on Facebook. On your TV Facebook. On your Facebook, Mami, expectations. Sure. Adebakwa. Etentri yen. Na ha yen. Na yenya efa ya dwene nkoso. A edi yenya asoman. The way a yesibo yen bra. Ya ho hia for stubborn proud. Hia ni a okokwatena baby so didi a onya daje di nanum. Babeka Ghana. You know in 1 second. Ghana kwakwaya se sabin prediasa. Payimwa anoma payinia. Me come a payinia not I'm not referring to John Dramani Mahama. But I'm a pioneer. What dress it come on? Yay. What dress it come on? The suit a channel expensive. Ne boarding. The shirt ne boarding. The tie or ne boarding. The shoe or shirt ne boarding. Necklace a good comb a golden qua. The good sa a golden qua. What dress about to say he is a perfect gentleman. No one who said the pakwa we say what dress kama a perfect gentleman. Na so gina kwa ho SRS sika. Dia na wadwene bebu dia ma wo. Dia na be fi say the pakwa do ye. Yay! Me say. So who say yay obi dress kama. Wa fa me ho ene me hye ni na ne boden aso converting kasa oye de sika obenya sika do so po na the end of the day sani pakro no ejina kwa ho na osrese sika die na adwemba na bema utrim e da fa sani pakro no ho make say the pakro na asa the network ne nye asa de na te because ohu ne ho se owo sika me wa ne ma twa ne ho hye ni na e sika, and that is the situation here in Ghana. There are two forces. Ghana for, we are not expecting so much from you. What we are expecting, and then they say, you create an enabling environment. Memeburu nyuman wonye. Yay. Moment financial clearance. Na mo de dada mafo akoko gu GMP se ne NPA ne nasofo ni na no. Here ni ba so e deserve so be adwuma wo NPA. Here ni ba deserve so be adwuma wo GMPC. Here ni ba e deserve so be adwuma wo Ghana Gas. Here ni ba e deserve so be adwuma wo very romantic area. But na kokoye dada mafo nko to who you know the word of you. Mo creating that enabling environment. Na mo ma emabunu enwuma no wonye. Mo ma akwantempo ne so enya kono. Yay. Yes, I making sure say at least we will not be able to satisfy the majority of the people, but we'll be able to satisfy at least a portion of Ghanaians to come out to their with every single very creative. Yeah, when India was Jenny and then you say to me, Nema. Yeah, bon can you training nurse? No, we are too kind. What's me yet more Ghana have you? Yeah, bon Ghana, your body Ghana Nimoka, say at Neko police training school, military training school, yet Neko whatever training school, or we are also a job because it's kind of swap. Create more jobs. Mumia cry, Mumia will not second to be mrakronim. Mama kwesa munko na mudi sika je se nipa ben mo ansa na when sika de biadi. A country called Ghana equally deserves better from every single abai bi obabedi so bia. Na me wo ya momo. Na o mie ye man yofo nani. na omoso kwa pensioner o betina sa how nya manye we a enne ye mame ne ye papa no ne ye nananom atimu bi. And that is what they call the ordinary Ghanaian. Today, who to me says to me Sunday man ye di ma. What's the one ye? China, you become an ordinary Ghanaian. And when you come back, now by it ordinary Ghanaian to say me. Now the system no edit yawa and why you made that home. Yes, say you can't say where we are. Ye de yasasem and the soso. Saso insecticide spray and the boy who bra and I no pay. Na ye de sadwumade we e de bro. Ye say enne ye ka wi na so ya boa fa ha de ye hwe ye besisi ha.